Yo, what's up, guys? So, today I'm going to be showing you, like, heroes fighting each other, I guess. I don't fucking know. But, yeah. Well, I mean, heroes fighting, like, the opposite of of who they are, you know. I guess. I don't fucking know. I'd say first, we have to figure out which ones are truly the same. Rick Flag would go against Black Noir, right? Well, no. I think that Um, Deathstroke would, or Red Hood, whatever his name is. Yeah, this motherfucker. Now this would be a fair fight, because they're both like, well, actually it wouldn't really be fair, because one of them's gonna win, one of them's not, you know. I'm pretty sure we know who's gonna win, and you know what, that was a pretty well placed shot on Black Noir there. He stabbed him. Check his vitals. It seems like his lower chest or his stomach was hit, but it is healing, so he should be on a gradual recovery. We're gonna have him punch him, you know, and then let's punch him again. Black Noir's just taking his shots because he knows he's gonna win. You know, knocked him down the ground, get him bleeding a little bit. He's dazed. He's all confused, and then bam, cut right into his hand, get him down. He nearly flips over. But then watch Noir come in for a kick shot. Nah. So it appears Deathstroke actually killed himself. I'm sure you saw that. I'm sure you saw that, right? I mean, he literally jumped up, kicked him, and then fell on the ground and died. Like, that's gotta be the craziest shit I've seen. Black Noir is alive, but knocked out. We're gonna get him in the hospital room. Guess I should do that real quick, huh? Guess I should make a, like, hospital area. I don't know. It's gonna be behind all the contestants, though. It's gonna be like, let's see. Oh, should I pause it? Yeah. Here we have the medical room. Looks pretty good. Although you guys can only see so much of this. Hold on, let me tilt it down like right there. You see the top half of it, but like not the other half. Okay. So we're gonna do this tournament style, right? So since Black Noir won, the person he would go against would be the one meant to go against this guy. You see what I'm saying here? So, like, because he won, he has to take the next round's opponent, which would be the Immortal's opponent, because he was in that spot. So then we got to get the person that's most suitable to fight Immortal, which I think would be Soldier Boy, would it not? I mean, Soldier Boy, he's gonna kill him. They're on the same universe, so I think that wouldn't work. So Black Noir is disqualified because he won. Well, I mean, he won that first fight. The winners of the other fights are gonna fight each other. So then Black Noir is gonna just be waiting here, or I'll try to remember as we go. I'll put like Black Noir here. I'll like take off his body, or like I'll just like disable collision and just like place him. We're gonna put him up here. Yeah, just pin him to the wall there. Alright, so Soldier Boy versus Immortal. Now Soldier Boy, he's a rough fighter. He grabs. He's like UFC kind of. Not really though. He's not really UFC. How do you see? How are you guys seeing this? You guys doing good? Let me put that right there. Let me try to scale it down. Actually, hold on. So I feel like I've been meaning to do. Oh wait, no, that's not even at all what I was doing. I've been meaning to do this for a while and actually scale it correctly, but I haven't had the chance to. So I think I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. That should work. So you know, Soldier Boy, he's a good fighter, right? So what I'm getting to say is that he would probably jump him, you know, do something like that, and then Immortal might get mad. Immortal might be like, "Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Where?" No, but like in all seriousness, I mean, Soldier Boy's knocked out, right? We got a minute before round 2. Let's see. There's like no visible damage to Immortal. I'd say the Invincible universe is way better. I think the mod that it has is way better in the power scaling, and that's why it's toppling over this, because the mod I have for the boys isn't exactly working. Well, I mean, it's working, but like, it's just not good. You know, it's not like this. You know, Nova, the person who made this mod, needs like, I don't know, a fucking raise or something. The guy who made this, it was Wilson. But I think he's the same dude who made Nova. So it's like, you know what I mean? See, we're waiting. So can this guy just wake up already? Or is there like a syringe? Oh no, he's in a coma. That'll work. Except just like... Okay, so he does that weird jump kick, and then he just straight up drops us, right? And I know that's a little bit unrealistic because you need like almost instantaneous time. He goes in for another jump kick. Soldier Boy leaps, pounces him to the ground, and then Immortal slaps him, you know, into the sky. Now this is crazy. You know, because Soldier Boy can't fly. It's not like he, you know, launched in the air. Oh no, nothing happens. You know, but Immortal can fly. That's not really him flying. That just means because, you know, I make the content. It's not like there's a fucking invisible force here waving the fucking thing around. Oh no. Oh, it's almost like I dictate the fight. It's almost like... So that dazes Immortal a little bit, but then he slaps his hand, hits his head on the way down to the ground. You know, that's normal for him. Kicks him in the chest. Soldier Boy's surprised, you know, because it's like nobody's ever beaten me this good before, you know. Like I've always won my fights. Nobody's supposed to challenge me, but Immortal does. You know, and oh my god, Immortal thinking he conquest right now with the way he's just smacking Soldier Boy around the fucking canvas. Because look at how far away we are from this. We gotta go back to the bounds of the fight. Now, Immortal has him in a leg lock. That's good, right? But then again, it keeps you at a disadvantage. You usually want to be in a knee lock because that puts you in the direction of your opponent. So he punches his knee to get out of there, but that's his mistake because Soldier Boy didn't realize that an ankle lock is way better than a knee lock. Alright? He's tugging on his beard. I don't know why he's doing that, but it's like Soldier Boy's trying to grab him. He's doing all this. He's doing all that. He's really doing the theatrics. But the silent killer for things like this is usually it's not about endurance. It's about waves. Like, sure, you can endure the pain, but there's gonna be waves of that. So you eventually, like, Soldier Boy, this is pretty bad for him, so eventually won't be able to endure. Let's just check vitals real quick. Check vitals. Seems it looks like he's at peak health, but we gotta inspect that because this game likes to do that for some reason. It says it's good, but then, yeah, so we got internal bleeding. We have, his bruises, his blood amount is pushing, but it's still internal bleeding. And eventually, that's gonna spread to where not enough blood gets to the brain. And it doesn't matter how much blood you got if you have, like, if you're bleeding inside your body, that is bad because it's going to cause a blockage, and it doesn't matter how much blood you got because that blockage is going to just not let any blood get to your body, So that's what Soldier Boy's dealing with inside his brain right now with internal bleeding. Eventually he's going to be dead before he knows it. Him fighting so much, especially whenever he's trying to tolerate this much pain, it's a little bit insane. Soldier Boy goes in for another punch. Just gets destroyed. But Soldier Boy keeps trying to hold on to him. Right? Eventually goes in for a kick to try and do something. But then Immortal grabs onto him and then takes him to the ground. Because the Undertaker or some shit. And then Soldier Boy gets his arms locked and realizes it might be good because he can start doing some damage in the ribcage, which he hasn't been able to do before because he just can't do damage. But eventually, as we see here, his defense gets destroyed, and then he comes in swinging for an aerial, but then eventually Soldier Boy gets up again and then tries to punch him, but then gets that shit deflected, and then he gets kneed. I was trying to hold on to something to try and actually fight him, but nothing's working since he's just like... That's gotta be the craziest fight tactic I've seen. So, as I said, body can't just take that much pain without it dying, I mean, there has to be at least somebody with the exact durability as one another to see if, because strength versus durability is very different. I think Robot would go against I gotta find a character that works. Oh, wait a minute. It's one of these dudes. And I know it's not Iron Man. It would be Ultron. But Ultron's not, like... You know what? I feel like we should do Ultron Bot just because it's like that's good on size scale and power scale. Okay. So Robot's got good defense right here. He's standing his ground. You know, he's getting some good hits in. He's already done some damage to the robot's head, and while he's keeping this defense, he just knows he knows that this robot doesn't know how to fight. And eventually, that's going to be obvious because he's knocked out within the first 10 seconds. Like, come on, this is real. There's no way that you're gonna get knocked down in 10 seconds. But yeah. Alright, so now I gotta wait. I think I'm gonna do maybe 4 more, or actually no, I should try to get everybody, but I don't know how that'll work. Okay. So it's I forget, but why are you not alive? Or, I mean, why the fuck are you like? Okay, nice, good. Okay. Alright, he goes in for a knee shot, right? Now he's leaning back, all like this, but then throws him off guard. He's stun locked. He tries to hit him, misses entirely. Straight eating that shit too, cause watch. Now they're both just crashing out on each other. But the thing is, Robot's doing the most damage right now, so what's funny is I think they took the most space so far. Okay, so then he flips over the bot, whatever it is, throws over the bot, punches him right for the chest, and then takes him and then slams him onto the ground. And it's like he's dead, you know? I mean, it's like, there's no way you survive that. I mean, but he's surviving a lot. I mean, even getting his arm broken, it seems. So right now he doesn't know what to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure his arms are broken. He's trying to do something, but he just blasted himself. You know, that's pretty funny, actually. You know, and he doesn't even have good aim. That's kind of the thing. This might be the end. But you don't know, so you kind of gotta like drag him. I'm pretty sure he can still get up. It's just like he's destroyed. I should stop trying to check vitals and actually. Oh my god. So he's struggling a lot. He's trying to get him, let him go. You know, but the thing is, Undertaker, bitch! Okay, that's gotta be badass as fuck. I might have, yeah. So and he jumps out, lands on the ground. You know, bag first, of course, like always with these. You know, at this point, it looks like this makes Robot look evil. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's like this really does make Robot look fucking evil. Of course, that's because he is. Spoilers if I guess that's spoilers if y'all haven't read the comics. But yeah. Probably should have said that before. Okay. So yeah, Ultron bot dead, Robot alive. We're gonna add him to the roster of people to fight against, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all of them. All of them are gonna win in some shape or form, hopefully. Now, what's funny is he's in this roster. Although, there might be a boys version that I have no idea about. I try to go for the boys as much as I can. It just makes it easier. Alright, take the Hulk out. Make them fight Monster Girl. Oof, okay. This is gonna be a bad fight. Do you wanna know why? Because the Hulk is gonna fucking fry you. Be for real. Although I don't know. I mean, people say estrogen might be a little bit stronger than testosterone. It's like you can't even have a fight with these two, you know? Or else they're just gonna die. This is just sheer anger. Oh my god. Oh my god. Destroying him. What the fuck? Watch this shit. Bitch, slide in. Tackle. Pummel. Like he's fucking Omni-Man, right? No, not Omni-Man. I think Omni-Man's a good fighter, but I don't know. I don't know about him. Omni-Man's gonna get the Omni-Man's gonna get the weak fight. You know, he's gonna have to fight Homelander, and that's gonna be so fucking easy. I can already tell. You know, I hate to say, I really thought Hulk was gonna win, but it turns out that they're also power scaled differently, and that is really funny because I forgot about it, and that means that this fight is probably impossible due to that, anyways. So we're gonna undo that. They're not gonna die. So Bulletproof, this guy, it's gonna be hard to find somebody to fight him with. Okay. So I'm guessing that I might have to now I haven't watched this movie in a while, but it's X-Men First Class. There's a guy who uses kinetic energy absorption and like a helmet, which later becomes Magneto's helmet. And I think that guy is the person that we're gonna use in this fight. Of course, it might not be in this mod. I might have to look it up. Sebastian Shaw. Well, damn. I was gonna say there's no audio. Like what? Um. And then other than that, I don't know who the hell we're gonna use to fight him. Um. I might be missing somebody though. Oh wait, no. Bishop. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Where's Bishop? Oh my god, Bishop isn't in this either. Maybe Bishop's in this. That's Kate Bishop, that's different. Oh my god. Okay, the only other person I can really think of. Not really the Force, no, it's not like the Force, it's like it's not like Johann Schmidt, but I'm trying to find it, but I don't know, I guess we don't have a candidate for Bulletproof unless we want to try and go based off looks, but, um, okay, then U.S. agent. That might work. Thematically, it doesn't really work that well, but also that makes for a perfect opponent against Captain America if he... Oh my god. This is so funny. Alright. Goes in for a punch, easily knocking out his wrist. He tries to punch him, his fucking arm's broken, right? All his body parts is basically destroyed, so needs to get his shield. Don't ask where he got it from. He's okay. You know, no. Yeah, he does miss the shield throw. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Is that all that they hit? We need to get him back in here. The fuck are they? So it's Guy Gardner. It's Metamorpho. And then, was that Rick Flag? I think it was, but I'm not gonna find it. I think Rick Flag's dude is like... Okay, there we go. Oh, you just got slimed by your own shield. And then he goes in, kicks that shield back to him. And we actually need to get the shield out of here, because that's no longer... I don't care about that at this point. So now he goes back, hits him, nearly bumps in the crowd. Is that right? I mean, you think that that suffices his death, right? Because he lost. Well, it seems he lost. Of course, some fighters are respectful, right? They let you get up, others aren't. You know? And I think Bulletproof would absolutely not like US Agent because, I mean, think about it. I mean, we get a lot of people saying that US Agent's racist, right? You know, I think that's all I gotta say. So we have Bulletproof here. Can't believe that Bulletproof won. I thought that US Agent was gonna win, actually. Because I did want there to be somebody to fight Captain America if we needed to. Shapesmith. No, let's be honest, I don't really want to... I feel like Mystique works best for this, right? Mystique. This is just completely obvious. I feel like Mystique would absolutely dog Shapesmith, right? Because think about it, Like, you're... Like she knows how to hit people, right? She's a mutant, you know? Well, I mean, mutants don't really... That's not really the thing that matters, but, she kicks him right up into the air like he's a fucking... And then flips him down to the ground. Alright, that's almost like... That looks like UFC type shit. You know, and he's right here, you know, fucking begging. They always beg, I don't know why. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna ask him not to kill me whenever I'm like nearly dead. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you have to fight to survive and shit, you know. Kicking him while he's down, you know, trying to make sure he's not faking anything.
Sorry, are you recording?
Yeah.